What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So you guys know that I always try to keep it real with you guys when it comes to what's going on. And we've been talking about cola for the last week and a half. Okay, I've been putting out a lot of videos talking about the Social Security increase that we'll be seeing in October 13th. However, we received some information a couple of days ago that I think we really need to pay attention to. And it's unfortunate, but we're going to talk a little bit about cola, and I'm going to talk about how this decision by OPEC, the OPEC plus nations, how this will affect us in the coming months. And it's not good news. And like I said, I like to always keep it real with you guys and let you guys know what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing. And in this situation, I think it's going to get a lot worse when it comes to our economy. When it comes to the price of gas and everything. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. And so that's what we're going to talk about in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, please subscribe, and then also hit that little bell notification. And make sure you click all when you hit the bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime I put out a video. I do daily videos, so make sure you hit that little bell notification. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. And I want to open up this article here. This is by NPR. And it says some Democrats push to punish Saudi Arabia after OPEC plus move to cut oil production. Okay, so you had these OPEC plus nations get together, and this was just a few days ago, and they decided that they are going to reduce production by 2 million barrels per day. Okay. So we've talked about oil before and how this all affects gas prices. And we also need to understand that when it comes to oil, this is global. OK, this is not just in the U.S. So you'll have people say, well, we just need to pump more oil. And the reality is we can pump more oil. We can go into the strategic reserve and take more oil from there, which President Biden, right after this announcement, he announced that we're going to go into the strategic reserve and take 10 million more barrels of oil. And so this is not anticipated to happen until November, but we're already starting to see gas prices go up. Gas prices have gone up about almost 9 cents. And that's just in 1 week. And so in November, you can rest assured that gas prices are going to go back up. And it couldn't come at a worse time, because just look at the situation that we've been in. We've been in a situation where June was really bad. That was like our worst month when it came to gas prices, when it came to the cost of everything. And then we started to see a downtick when it came to inflation. Okay, we saw a downtick in July. We saw another downtick in August, and we'll probably see in September another downtick. But it looks like prices are going to go back up. And what does that mean when it comes to cola? We've been talking about cola for the last week and a half, and I've been doing the calculations and showing you, okay, it looks like it's going to probably be about 8.7% cola. Well, we're looking at a situation where that could be true. The 8.7% cola could be true, but then we could be looking at November, December, January, all of next year, looking at inflation rising again above 8.7. And so what that would mean is that the purchasing power, and we talked about the purchasing power when it comes to the COLA, the adjustment, the increase, that purchasing power will be less than what inflation is. Okay, so that would mean that your dollar is not going to go as far as it should, because what we want to happen is we want COLA to be above the inflation rate and stay above the inflation rate. And that would mean you would have more money when it comes to your purchasing power. So this is a situation right now. And just looking at this article here, they're pretty much, I mean, the Democrats are upset, Republicans are upset. Everyone is upset about this whole situation. And they're starting to question who we should be allies with when it comes to this whole situation. Saudi Arabia is kind of they're talking about Saudi Arabia. Should we really be in alliance with Saudi Arabia if they're not going to back us on situations like this? Now, when it comes to oil prices, and the reason why this is happening is because oil prices overall have gone down. Okay, so I think they reached a peak of $114 a barrel. I won't even say a peak, but in June, it was about $114 a barrel. And then now they've dropped down to around $84 a barrel. So what these OPEC plus nations want to do is it's a supply and demand thing. So less supply, then the demand will go up, the price will go up, and that means the oil price will go from $84 up to, it could go as, we don't know how high it's going to go, but that's their reasoning for doing this. But with higher oil prices, that means higher gas prices. And even when we're looking at the situation of what's going on in the U.S., we buy products all over the world. And this is not going to just affect us when it comes to gas prices. It's going to affect gas prices all over the world, which means that when we start buying products, they're going to be more expensive as well, because those products that are getting shipped to us, it costs more to get shipped to us. It costs more for these companies to buy products. And so they're going to pass that cost on to the consumer. And so now not only are we looking at higher gas prices, but when it comes to the products that we buy overseas, they're going up as well. So this is all around bad news. And when it comes down to it, I always tell you guys, I want to keep it straight with you. This does not look good. Okay. Although next week we're going to find out what COLA is, there's a very, very good possibility that inflation is going to go up even higher. And we're going to be in the same situation that we were looking at this year in 2022, where COLA was 5.9%, but then we saw inflation go up to as high as 9.1%, the CPI. And so we're going to have to follow it and see where it goes. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention. And I'm telling you right now, if I were you, and what I'm doing right now is I'm making sure that I'm buying things that I need right now. I'm buying things that I can store in my house for a period of time. And I'm talking about groceries and things like that, things that have a long shelf life, as well as gas. I'm filling up my tanks now because I know come a couple weeks from now, gas prices are going to go up even higher, and they're going to continue to rise. And in November, we're probably going to see a real uptick when it comes to the price of gas. And like I said, President Biden did say they're going into the strategic reserve and they're going to get 10 million barrels and use that. But the reality is that's going to run out, right? And when it runs out, then that's when gas prices are going to continue to rise even higher. And so there has to be a fix when it comes to this. But right now, we don't know. We don't know what they're talking about. They're even talking about having some type of relations with Venezuela and purchasing some of their oil. So this is not going to. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And we're already looking at the department stores now that are starting to order less when it comes to. I mean, we're looking at a holiday season, right? So usually the retail outlets, they're ordering a lot of products because they're preparing for the holidays. But right now, they're canceling a lot of their products that they're ordering. And this was going on prior to this whole decision that came down from OPEC. And so I just wanted to put this information out to you guys. It's not always good news here. And I have to let you guys know this is not good news. And this is something that there really is no remedy for it. There's really no quick fix because this is a global economy. And when it comes to oil and gas, it's global. Okay. And everyone is going to feel the effects of this all around the world. And the hope is that we're able to stabilize this and gas prices don't get too far out of control. But I've said this a lot when it comes to gas prices. Gas prices go up. The price of everything goes up because of that, because everything needs to be transported to the stores and all that. And so the price of everything will be going up. I want to know what you guys think about this. So let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.